Hello guys, I am from Gaugrass Maths Hub. I am going to discuss one question that has been taken from chapter 4, exercise 4.2, determinant and NCERT 12 mathematics. Question number 3 I have taken here equal to using the property of determinants and without expanding, prove that determinant is equal to opening of vertical line I have done here. The elements of first row I have written 2, 7, 65. The elements of second row I have written 3, 8, 75. The elements of third row I have written 5, 9, 86. This determinant comes out to 0, about which I have to prove here. Let us come out to the solution here. Here I shall write solution. Solution equal to, let determinant equal to opening of vertical line I have done here. The elements of first row I am going to write here 2, 7, 65. The elements of second row I am going to write here 3, 8, 75. The elements of third row I am going to write here 5, 9, 86. Closing of vertical line, closing of determinant by vertical line I have done here. What you have to do here? Here you can see in the third column element here is 65. In the second column element here is 7. Here in third column element is 75. In second column element is 8. In third column element is 86. The corresponding element of 86 in the second column is 9. So if you multiply 7 by 9, comes out to 9 7 ja 63. 65 minus 63 comes out to 2 here. This row will be identical later on. Therefore, this determinant comes out to be 0 here. Let us see how this question is going to be solved here. Here I shall write by using the property C3 goes to C3 minus 9 C2. This property C3 goes to C3 minus 9 C2. This property of which I am going to apply in this determinant. What result will be? Here C3 goes to C3 minus 9 C2. This means that C3 goes to means column number 3 goes to. This means that only changes will occur in column number 3. There will be no changes in first column and second column. The first column and second column will be written as it is. So here I shall write z equal to, as I have told earlier, there will be no changes in first column and second column. Here changes will occur only in third column because C3 goes to C3 minus 9 C2 is there. So C3 goes to is there. This means that only column number 3 changes will occur. So here first row and second row I shall write as it is. So here write first column 2, 3, 5. There will be no changes in first column and second column. Only changes will occur in third column because here C3 goes to be written. So here I have written 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. First column. This is the first column. This is the first column. I have written like this. And second column I shall write like this. First column I have written as it is first column. Second column I have written as it is second column. Here C3 is there. This means that C3 goes to, this means that changes will occur in third column only. There will be no changes in first column and second column. So let us see what changes will occur in third column here. Here write C3. C3 goes to C3 minus 9C2. C3 goes to C3. Here C3 is there, so C3 goes to, changes will occur in third column here. There will be no changes in first column and second column. The same thing I have repeated. First column I have repeated same thing in first column. Second column I have repeated as it is in second column. The C3 goes to C3. If I take here C3 as 65, the 65 minus 9 into the corresponding element of 65 is 75. No, the corresponding element of 65 in the second column is 7. So here write 7. Once again, the corresponding element of 65 in second column is 7. Write here 7. So this goes to 65 minus 63. Comes out to 2 here. So write here 2. Again, C3 goes to, if I take the value of C3 as 75, so write here C3, in place of C3 I shall write here, in place of C3 I shall write here 75. Minus is there, write here minus. 9 is there, write here 9. Into the respective or the corresponding element of 75 in the column number 2 is 8. So here write 8. Goes to 75 minus 72. 9 at the 72 comes out to be 3. Write here 3. Now for this element C3, I shall write C3 goes to, if I take this element 86, in place of C3 I shall write 86. 86 goes to, minus there I shall write here minus. 9 is there, into the corresponding element of 86 in the second column. Here is 9. So write here 9. You will get here 86 minus 81 comes out to here 5. So write here 5. This thing, if you do the operation here, this one, you will get this one. Here you can see first column and third column are identical. So here I shall write, since C1 and C3, this is the first column, this is the third column. First column and third column are identical. 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5. So since C1 and C3 are identical. Are identical. Therefore, our hence determinant comes out to be 0. Because C1 and C3 are identical. First column and third column are identical. That's why the value of determinant comes out to be 0. This thing you have to prove here. Here I have proved this determinant comes out to be 0. This is the proper lecture and explanation of question number 3, exercise 4.2, chapter 4, determinant, NCERT 12 mathematics. Okay guys, thanks.